Hey Eric, this is Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website pulled up here so that we can start going over your online presence and see ways that we can increase it to get you more clients. And starting with your website here, this is a really professional looking site. Whoever built it did a really good job putting it together, as well as adding what's called call to actions. Anywhere where someone that is landing on your site can click to call you immediately or fill out a form will really help with your conversion rates. And so you want to have those spread throughout here so that you are having those higher conversion rates where people landing on your site turns into your lead. One thing that I would recommend would be to add more content. Google has crawlers and they crawl the internet 24/7, and they're looking through your site, seeing what all of your content is, and that includes what photos were saved as before they were uploaded to the site. And they're looking to see if you're providing value to your readers, as well as seeing what keywords you have embedded throughout. And a good rule of thumb is to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage to be considered an authority with Google. And you do want to have those keywords embedded throughout there. One example of a keyword is Foundation Repair Indianapolis. And so anything that's being typed into this Google search bar is considered a keyword. And whenever your future customers are searching for this, the first thing that's populating are some ads. And so they have Google guaranteed as well as just normal ads here. Definitely something to consider for yourself. Google ads in general and Google guaranteed ads are a great tool if you want to increase business. And if we scroll down, right here is where we start with the organic listing. And this is where your website would be ranking. 60 to 70% of business goes into the organic listing. If we scroll down, the Google Map Pack section is in the middle of the organic listing. And the remaining 30 to 40% of business goes into the Google Map Pack section. You do want to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that 30 to 40%. The way that you outrank your competitors here would be to have a Google business profile, which I see that you have here. And then the next step would be to completely optimize it. And so how you would do that would be to add geotagged photos, consistently keep adding 5-star reviews. You guys are doing really good with your reviews here. And then as well as making sure all of this information is filled out as completely and accurately as possible. In this about section, you guys are doing a great job. You want to have this filled out as completely as possible. It looks like you all are close to the 750 characters here. And then it looks like you do have some keywords sprinkled throughout there. So the next thing, which is really time consuming but vital, is what's called citations. And what a citation is, it's your business name, address, and phone number in other places like Yelp. And you want to have more citations than your competitors in your local directories. And so with all of those things together, you can be having your fair share of that 30 to 40% here. And if we scroll down here, we're back into the organic listing. I'll quickly scroll through this first page here. There's some more ads. And then we're at the bottom of that first page. And so you really want to be on this first page because over 90% of people will stay on the first page here. And if your website is ranking as high up as possible in that organic listing, you'll have your share of that 60 to 70% for yourself. So let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for this keyword. Indiana Foundation Service. We can see here that they also have some great call to actions. And if we quickly scroll through here, it would be really easy to outdo them with content. So let's take a look at the back end of each website, starting with Indiana Foundation Service. I have their website plugged into Ahrefs here, and we're going to take a look at ratings pulled from Google data. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 38 and 26. What's making up their ratings here are the over 2,000 backlinks that they have. And these backlinks are coming from 490 referring domains. What a backlink is, it's one website linking to another one, like a shout out. And it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality backlinks that will boost these numbers, and there are spammy ones that will bring them down. So you do want to be intentional with backlinks. Another thing to keep in mind is relevancy of a backlink. Google does pay attention, and you do want to make sure that the backlinks are relevant and make sense for your industry. And so why is the UR and the DR important? So this is one of the factors of ranking on Google. You want to have your UR and your DR higher than your competitors. And what goes hand in hand with this is making sure that you have buyer intent keywords on your site. Your competitor, they have 4,800 keywords on their site, and then right now they're getting 935 traffic every single month. And so let's go take a look at yours. Have your website plugged in here. You all have 29 and 10. What's making up your ratings are over 2,000 backlinks that you have from 128 referring domains. You have 746 keywords on your site and 119 traffic every single month. And so what you'd want to do here is add those high quality backlinks to your site that are relevant so that we are boosting the UR and the DR above your competitors, as well as adding buyer intent keywords to your site. The reason I stress buyer intent is because we want to have quality leads landing on your site. And so we want to make sure that we are qualifying your leads from the beginning. And so if we head on back over to your competitor, one way to get high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. We can go into these backlinks that Indiana Foundation has, and then we can link those to your website as well, because if it is working for them to rank on the first page of Google, it would work for you. And then another thing is we'd want to do extensive research to find buyer intent keywords. So what we'd want to do is go into your competitors' keywords here, as well as just search for them on their own, because a lot of the time competitors don't have all the buyer intent keywords on their site. And so we'd want to find all the buyer intent keywords on your site so that you are ranking for what you would want to rank for. And just a quick recap, we would want your Google business profiles ranking for your locations that you service. So you'd want to make sure that you're having it completely optimized with geotagged photos, 5-star reviews, fill this out completely, and then have more citations than your competitors. That way you're getting your share of that 30 to 40% of business. And then for your website, we'd want to add quality content so that we are supporting those buyer intent keywords. And then adding high quality backlinks to your site so that you are being pushed to the top of Google on that first page and being found for what you would want to be found for with those quality leads. And then the more eyes that are on your site, the more people would be turning into your customers here. And I hope that this video was helpful. I look forward to hearing from you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you.